Oh yeah, it's actually giving us more fuel for the quality than it has for the practice.
Practice it.
Good old project cars.
No.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. We've got 13 minutes to set a lap. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Ooh! Scandinavian flick style went the wrong way.
The leader has just done a 212.2. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Went off track. Too much pressure from Matt.
Should have been quicker then.
Sorry for slowing you. You were faster, I knew that.
Sector 3 time is fast. Your right tyres are cold. Sector 1 is 0.1 off the pace. Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. The leader's just done a 209.2. Fastest lap for Andrex, 207.6.
Nice one, Andrex.
Mm.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
I think in time trials 207 was the best, or 209.
Cool.
There's not many people there actually doing this car on this track. I wonder why.
It's not the first sort of combination you think of, I guess, is it?
We're seeing right front locking into turn 14. P3, that's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
Oh, that was spectacular. Although I've now got a yellow tyre.
I struggle with getting helium into my tires.
Yeah.
Andrex is drifting.
You're locking your left front going into turn 5. The guy behind has just done a 211.4. Your tyre temperatures are fine. You're locking your left front, braking for Canada corner. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
This guy really takes discipline, doesn't it?
I will say
Commitment.
Yeah, commitment. Steer, steer, steer.
I will say
Sector
kudos
one
to
time
the
is
guys
good.
in the 70s who could actually be somewhat consistent in this car.
And race these and beside each other. At the moment, I've not really had to overtake anybody, like battle anyone. But like
The
driving
leader
side
has
by
just
side,
done a
going too wide through a corner and
207.5.
these things. Oh, wow, nice one.
We're seeing front locking going into turn 8.
Too much.
Sector 2 is 1.7 off the pace. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. You're locking your left front, braking for turn 5. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. You're locking your front left tyre a lot. The guy behind has just done a 210, car right. Clear right, you're locking your left front going into Canada corner. Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. You're locking your right front going into turn 1. Checkered flags out, P3.
Nice finish.
Yeah. You don't
Interesting.
finish over the racing line, finish line on your roof, you're doing it wrong. I think the AI driver's a bit concussed.
Those curves just suck you right in.
Alright. It's always nice to be in the top 10.
P3, 30 minutes.
It's warmer now.
120 litres. So.
Okay, that should be enough.
Let's do this.
It's a rolling start, isn't it? Sorry, it's been that long
Yeah.
since I've been on.
Yeah, it is. It is.
A formation lap, yeah.
Yep. And you should be even better off with this because the actual video that has been made for the purpose of the rolling start is on Road America.
Is
so-
here. Indeed.
Yep.
I was in that video.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
I'm not that old, unfortunately.
Yeah, you see.
Was it all default or what are we waiting for?
I don't know.
P3, here we go, get
I don't
ready.
know what
I was like,
they think they're
the claim was
tweaking.
like one or the other. Well, it sucks fuel so quickly.
Go, nail it.
It's a beast off the line.
So that was 1 liter of fuel there. Some lighter.
Time to get defensive, mate.
Alright, let's form up. What's on the right? Evens on the left.
Left side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Version we go easy first turns,
Car
right?
left. Clear left.
You know you can win the race in the first lap.
Of course.
What?
That's
Stop
your
that.
usual speech.
Car left.
Hey, wouldn't want
Hold your
to
line.
throw that chance of winning away.
Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Clear left. Right side. Clear right. The gap to Andrex ahead is now 1.0 seconds. Car left. Clear left. Left side, clear left. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left, car left. Clear left. You're outside track limits there. Car right. Still there. Clear right. You're locking your right front into Canada corner. The leader has just done a 210.0. P5. Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. You've just gone out of track limits. Left side. Clear left. We're seeing right front locking into turn 1. The gap behind is now 0.7. Car right. Clear right. Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear. On your right. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Clear right.
Ooh.
There's an incident in Canada corner. We think it might be Winkler. New fastest lap for Andrex, 207.8. You're locking your right front going into turn 14. P4, good lap. That's your best in the session.
Gap to third place is 3 seconds. Great job. Keep the pressure on. Let's catch him. That's your fastest first sector time.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 3.0 seconds.
So nobody else is like 115 degrees on the rear left then.
The gap behind is now 2.5. .20 remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
I have like just around the 105 mark.
I got 120.
That lap time was 2:11.7. Keep digging, that's your best lap in the session.
1.8 bar.
Yeah, 1.83 on the rear left, 1.8 pretty much everywhere else.
You're locking your left front into turn 5. You're locking your front left wheel. You're locking your left front into turn 8. The gap in front is now 3.1. Your left front's hot.
Seconds so far. Keep it up.
You're locking your left front going into Canada corner. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 1 is 1.5 off the pace. Tyre temperatures are okay.
Sorry, mate. No worries.
There's an incident in turn
Let's go
5.
together. Come on, man. Will be boring going on and on.
I'm kind of by myself. It's certainly not boring. It's not. It's not a learner's car to drive, is it?
The gap ahead is now
I was
1.9.
really good at the start, but I think I was pushing beyond my limits there, and I messed it up.
After that race start, I definitely think the hardest car, or the hardest thing about this car is racing close to anybody. It's virtually impossible. Trying to handle a car that's almost impossible to handle, while trying to not crash into other people.
Oh, brake damage. Awesome.
Again?
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. That's half
Not enough
distance.
to worry
The fuel's
about,
okay.
but, yeah.
How do you
5%.
see that you have a brake damage?
P-Car's Profiler app.
Sorry, what's that?
P-Car's Profiler app.
You're locking your left front, braking for turn
I've
5.
just got it running on a second screen, and I can see like how much aero damage, suspension damage I've got.
You're very advanced.
Brake temperatures, tire temperatures, brake damage, oil temperature, water temperature,
Nice,
tire
that's
wear,
cool.
tire temp.
Yeah,
Brake
because why would the actual game actually show that, right?
Yeah, that would be quite useful. I mean, the data's obviously there.
Do they show also suspension work, like in Assetto Corsa Multec?
There's no graphic for it, I don't think, but there's it's logged in terms of a graph. All the telemetry's there and logged. Incidentally, I think it's Motec that they use to
You're reeling this guy in. The gap's
Can
now
present
1.2.
and that was a software that I used when I worked for the British Superbike team. In fact, it's exactly the same software, because even though it was a superbike, my software told me I had 4 wheels when I only had 2.
Your lap time was 2:12.2.
Yeah, it's a Magneti Morelli, it's a Ferrari version,
1 second.
which I think is pretty much exactly the same as what the... Oh, neutral. Yeah, I think it's exactly the same version as what came packaged with Project Cars.
That's cool. I'm just learning Motec for Assetto Corsa Competizione, for dampers
same
and all
stuff.
that stuff. I quite enjoy it. Follow that guy that you told me about, Aris, right?
P3.
I think it was you saying about it.
About what? If it's to do with adjusting suspension, it won't be me, I've got no idea.
Somebody have recommended me some channel, Aris Drives. I'm not sure if it was you or somebody else.
Nah, it won't be.
Maybe it was Yorkie.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, I think it's the first time I got that corner right.
Me too. Didn't get that one right though.
How do you? $730 odd brake horsepower in 4th gear before I run out of road. It's just insane.
Yep.
Thing just keeps accelerating. You just look at the number and it's just like it doesn't kind of start to kind of slow down as it
Good lap.
accelerates. It just
That's your
keeps
quickest
going.
today.
That one, you can see when the turbo kicks in, it actually gets a little bit of a kick.
The gap behind is now 7.4.
Great first sector. That's your
You're locking your left front going into turn 5. You got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good.
Only getting into it now.
We're seeing minor wear on your left front. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 15 seconds. That lap was a 2:10.6.
You are waiting for me?
Yes.
Thanks. It's easy to make a mistake with this car.
You're lucky if it's a small mistake as well.
I was just looking there at the leaderboard and missed my brake point by like 50 meters. Switching off.
I don't think it's really one of those cars that you can afford to not pay attention in for long.
The gap behind is now 7.1.
You can just mess around here. P6 and 7.
No time.
That lap was a 2:11.1.
Anyway, two of us, we're not gonna win.
You're locking your right front into turn 3. You're locking your left front into turn 5.
Sector, that's your best so far.
Too much gas there, went off.
Okay.
Bit overly excited about.
5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together. You're locking your front left wheel. You're locking your left front, braking for Canada corner. We're seeing right front locking into turn 14. The gap behind is now 8.4 seconds. That last lap was a 2:11.3. The gap in front is increasing. It's now 17 seconds. Keep it within the track limits.
To go. To go.
You've got half your fuel left. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Your best first sector so far.
You're locking your left front, braking for turn 5.
One minute remaining.
Don't kill me. Oh, yay.
Shit, sorry if I hit you.
We're just messing around here.
It's alright, all good. I just didn't know which way your car was going to suddenly grip and disappear and veer off to. Whilst you were
I didn't
spinning
do that.
360s, that was fine because you were predictable at that point. But
Don't kill me is probably what they literally
Last lap,
said. back
looking
in the
good for a
70s.
podium.
that was just getting into the car by himself.
Keep it clean on the black stuff.
There's a good documentary about when Niki Lauda and James Hunt were the Playboys, and they were talking. They're just like talking about a season's racing, whatever, it's like 14 races or something, 10, 14 races, and you'd probably end up losing about 10 good friends in that one season.
Wow.
Your life expectancy was about 8 years. If you were doing well.
That's not fun.
Yeah. It's just if you go back into the archive of those
Yeah, it's just
seasons, it's
mental.
just yeah, like several people died every season.
Yeah. Ah! Oh,
Hendrix in the air again.
Whoa!
We're on the podium. Good
Jesus.
drive.
We go like it.
sorry, who was that? Oh, was it Ticklish? It's like 10-pin bowling. Oh, Matt Cooley's under the road.
That was fun. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, fun race.
Yeah, always good fun.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
bit giggle,
thanks everyone.
bit crazy.
Cheers, guys.
Just a tiny bit.
I don't think so. I will save the replay.
So you've got Group A's and Track Day A's for the next kind of mixed multi-class event. Could be interesting.
Oh, we do. I haven't even checked it.
Is it Monza? It's like that Cosworth is insanely fast, but you've got to nerf it so much so it'll survive a full race. That you've got to put the turbo down to like 50% or something. So it then becomes the same sort of lap times as everything else, except it's just a nightmare to drive. If it would survive the engine damage of the turbo being up there, then it would be a viable choice to take it just for the troll factor on the straights. Get past everybody in the straight and hold them up in the corners. But you can't boost it that much. I don't know. We'll try and get it to work just for the hell of it. I've got a feeling that it's not a sensible choice. We'll see.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna leg it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Bye.
See you later.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Charles.
guys.